I need officers to secondary device. Help up from the medical tent. Get as many people up here as you can from the medical tent.
Terror in Boston. FBI agents raid an apartment overnight following twin bombings at the Boston Marathon.
At least 2 people are being questioned.
Our own Drew Caritas is live in Boston with the latest. Drew, are they being called suspects yet, the people being investigated at that apartment?
Well, good morning to you, Mia. No, they are not at this point. We do know that investigators served a search warrant up in Revere, which is a suburb just about 10 to 20 minutes north here of Boston. We don't know much right now of what, if anything, they found there. Understandably, there's also still an enormous police presence here on the streets of Boston. Pretty much every corner you look. And 2 to 3 blocks surrounding the bombing site had been blocked off all last night, all morning long. We noticed just about 10 minutes ago, police opened up this street for traffic to pass through. This is being called a definitive act of terror. The twin blasts took place about 10 seconds and 100 yards apart, knocking people to the ground. Hospitals dedicated to healing those hurt are being patrolled by authorities with automatic weapons. The hospital who has been dealing with the most injured is Brigham and Women, which is treating more than 30 of the at least 144 victims. Most of the injuries there are soft tissue injuries. Now, the bombings happened about 4 hours into the race and 2 hours after the men's winner crossed the finish line. We're told the 4-hour mark is typically a very crowded time because it's when the recreational runners start to come through, and of course their family and friends are there to cheer them on. A spokesman over at Mass General Hospital told reporters that these are the kind of injuries you'd expect from a war.
So we're seeing a lot of shrapnel injuries. Many of those involve, again, predominantly the lower extremities, but shrapnel injuries can affect the entire body. So we're seeing...
And at least 8 Boston hospitals are treating those hurt. As you just heard, one of the common injuries, shrapnel injuries. We're also talking about amputated limbs. And we're also hearing that one of the most common injuries is ruptured eardrums. 144 victims, at least 17 in critical at last check. We're expecting an update from police sometime after 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll bring that latest information to you as soon as we get it. For now, we're live in Boston. Drew Caritas, KHOU 11 News.